UAV is online.
Oh, hail the copyright strike king. I might get one for this video because of that song by Megadeath, but nonetheless, it's a great song, and it's by Megadeath, Symphony of Destruction. Really good song, and then you guys should definitely go check it out. Link in the description. So, I want to talk about a few things in this video. And yes, it's some more Advanced Warfare gameplay. It is actually from the match that you saw from the beginning clip, so if you see any repeating clips, you'll know why. I wanted to leave this gameplay pretty much uncut except for a few scenarios where I was running around. There was just absolutely nothing going on and it wasn't exciting whatsoever, so I wanted to cut certain things out, but I left certain things in that I thought needed to be spoke upon. So in this gameplay you'll notice that it was a little bit weird, especially near the end when the team got to around 70-ish points, 74-ish points, something like that. They only needed a few more kills before they could win. But for some reason they weren't getting that last kill or so. And you'll see why near the end of this gameplay. Now, the reason I want to talk about this, it has a lot to do with the community, how it's going nowadays. With Call of Duty and just really the community and generally any shooter. Okay, so here's my thoughts upon this. Sniping in this game, I don't really think it's overpowered. A lot of people would disagree with me on that. You know, looking at Black Ops 2 though, I can say that sniping is definitely way better than it's been. Black Ops 2 sniping wasn't balanced. I thought it was pretty OP, and I'm not going to get on that tangent, but in this game, it's actually pretty difficult to snipe for the most part. Yes, you can get aim assist kills, and you know, it's in the game. Quickscoping's not going to go away. It's just how it is. People have got to get over that. Anybody that thinks quickscoping was even going to be toned down in this game or removed, you're setting yourself up for failure. It's not going to be removed, man. There's too many people in the community that actually play this game just to snipe. I mean, you can check out all these channels that have blown up just from sniping. Yeah, you'll definitely know why it's not going to leave the game. It's just so popular, man. They can't just take it out now. It's just too popular. It's basically assist that won't go away. I'm not saying sniping's bad, by the way. This is coming from a guy that used to snipe only, pretty much, so that's kind of crazy. I know a lot of you probably wouldn't even believe that. And I wanted to leave that death in like that, instead of just cutting out, you know, all the deaths and boring parts. I wanted to leave that death in, and that lag right there, just to kind of show you guys some of the stuff you're going to experience in video games. Those deaths that I had right there were my fault. I went out in the open and I boosted when I shouldn't have. A lot of people, and I want to talk about that in this video as well, along with the way the community's been changing, but I want to talk about why people try to blame every single thing that's wrong when they die or anything like that. They literally blame it on everything but themselves. They just assume that they're the most badass player ever and they always get bullshitted. They're just like, oh, none of it deserved to die right there. Just because of previous and past experience. Look, of course it's multiplayer. There's going to be BS in the game. That's a given. But don't expect every death you have to be bullshit just because it's Call of Duty or even a shooter or it's multiplayer. The connection's bad. Have you ever thought for just once that maybe your connection is shit? Maybe your connection to host is shit. And maybe that's not your fault. Yeah, of course it's not your fault. It's your ISP's fault for throttling your internet. Comcast, I'm talking about you. Anyway. Yeah, I know there's a lot of ISPs that throttle your internet. I'm just talking about Comcast because they're known most for doing it. Plus, I unfortunately have them in the ISP, so can't get rid of those bastards. And the other ones suck, so got to deal with Comcast. But, you know, it is what it is. They do have good internet for the most part, but I don't like how they throttle it. But what I was saying, people try to literally blame everything on a game because it's new or it's Call of Duty or it's a brand name that they just assume because it's Call of Duty and they've done a bunch of screw-ups in the past that, you know, it's never their fault when they die. And I wanted to go ahead and just get rid of all those claims right now. I don't blame every death I have on bullshit. Yeah, I may have bullshit deaths kind of often. I mean, it's in every game. Let's be honest, you're only kidding yourself if you say otherwise. But I will have to say that sometimes I just make bad decisions because in this game, it's so different. You have to learn a lot of new aspects of the game. There's a bunch of new things to take into this game. I mean, there's a bunch of new elements to it. You guys obviously know I'm not going to go over them. but you can just clearly look at the gameplay and tell there's a bunch of new elements in this game, and apparently ballerinas are really getting their spins on in this game. It's crazy, but I just wanted to touch up on that a little bit and get your guys' opinion as well. I'm actually really curious what other people think about this. Do you ever just for once blame yourself for getting a death that you think you didn't deserve? You just think, well, you know what, maybe I did just basically make a bad move. Another thing I want to talk about with the community that I touched upon earlier in this the beginning of this commentary. Okay, so the community has changed a lot. I wanted to make a peace treaty with you trick shotters. Can you please stay out of team deathmatch? Please? Just please go to free-for-all. So that way if you do decide to do that, you're not hurting your team. Because when I'm on your team and I see you spin around like a ballerina, it makes me want to chuck a shoe at you, alright? Honestly, it's really frustrating. It's not cool because honestly you got a private match to go do the trick shots on. It's literally not any different than multiplayer because you do have people setting up. I know how your trick shot montages go. I'm not stupid. I've seen them before. They're obviously set up. I'd say the majority of them are. So let's make a peace treaty and stay out of team deathmatch because that's one of the most played game modes. It was fine when you were in free-for-all. That was perfectly fine. Stay in free-for-all. Alright? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys, of course, have an awesome day. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.